So how many of your prayers didn't get answered this year? How many of your goals, your dreams, your ambitions that you have hanged on your vision board failed to happen? I'm talking about things that you wanted so bad for yourself, things that you have worked so hard to make sure that they succeed, but somehow they still didn't happen. So before you condemn yourself, I want you to sit down, grab an envelope. There is an exercise that we are going to do, and this exercise is going to help you to achieve the very same things that failed to happen this year. So 2024 has been a different year for all of us. Some people have experienced ultimate joys and highs and milestones, while others experience ultimate failures, disappointments, and pain. There are things that you have said for yourself. You worked so hard, you've put in the work and the hours, but the outcome is not the one that you desired. So instead of condemning yourself, I want you to grab an empty envelope. If you don't have an envelope, create one. Just grab a paper and create an envelope for yourself, or just for now, you can relax, you will get the envelope later. Then get those visions that you have written down, get them in front of you. Grab that book now. You can pause the video, go grab those dreams and visions and prayers that you have written down, that you have prayed. Bring them in front of you. I want you to go through all your prayers and goals that didn't happen. I want you to read it one by one. Go through everything, and I want you to ask yourself, why did I not achieve number 1 and number 2 and number 3? Why did these things didn't happen? I want you to take a moment to really think about it. Don't rush. Just take your time and think about it. Why did I not achieve this thing? Because there are so many reasons why you could have not achieved that. Maybe you were overwhelmed. You had so many dreams lined up, and maybe you have achieved a lot of dreams. You just didn't achieve that one. So there's no need to condemn yourself and feel like maybe you were lazy. You worked hard, but it was just too much on your plate. Some other reasons could be that when other people were setting goals in January 2024, you were somehow pressured into setting the same goals as them, because maybe you felt like your goal is not shining, their goals is beautiful, and so you want it for yourself, only to realize that maybe it doesn't align with your values or with your calling or with whatever that you want for yourself. And sometimes you are just going through so much pain, you couldn't handle pain, stress, and also achieve those things, okay? So after you have established the reason why you couldn't achieve your goals, I want you to really take another thought to say, do I still want this goal for myself? Like, even if it happens next year or after 5 years, do I still want it? And if you realize that you don't want it for yourself, it was just pressure or it was just excitement of you writing that goal, I want you to grab that thing or tear it from your book and squash it and throw it in the dustbin. You don't need it. It's just wasting your time. You are just going to stress yourself. It's just making you feel like you are a failure. And now we are coming to the exciting part. You are now remaining with the ones that you still want for yourself. Even if it happens next year, tomorrow, or in 10 years to come, you still want it for yourself. Those ones you're going to keep. And you are going to now use your envelope. Take those prayer requests, okay? I have mine here. I really have mine here. You see, there are a lot. There are a lot. And put those things, or your prayers, your dreams, put them here. I like to cut them in short like this so that they can just fit in the envelope. So put them in your envelope and then close the envelope. So the reason why you are going to just keep these ones in your envelope is so that instead of setting new goals for 2025, you are just going to add on these ones. This is going to help you to set aligned goals for yourself, for your life, for your calling. You are no longer going to repeat the same mistake that you did in 2024 when you are setting your 2025 goals. And I also meant it when I say, do not condemn yourself for the things that didn't happen. Not everything is entirely up to you. there are things that came into play that have maybe affected the outcome that you now have. Also, you have to remember that God is in charge of your life. He's also in charge of those things. He will make them happen at His timing. When the time is right, the Lord will make it happen for you. So our exercise is not done. You are going to take your envelope and a pen and the Bible. Open the Bible to the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 2 to 3. Now, this scripture is the famous scripture that we all love, especially when we are setting our New Year resolutions or goals or prayer boards and all that. This is a scripture that tells us to write the vision on the wall, make it plain and simple so that those who read it can run with it, okay? The interesting part of this scripture is in verse 3. The vision is for a future time. It describes the end and it will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed. The things that you are writing down for yourself, the things that you want for yourself, are not the things that will happen immediately after you write them or after 2 months. They are for the future. They can happen in 6 months, in 2 months, in 5 years, in 10 years, in 20 years. So you have to put that in your mind that yes, I've written these goals, but you have to surrender them to God and His timing. The vision is for the future time. Even though it tarries, even though it will take time, even though it seems slow, it will still happen. So that is a scripture that will help you not to fall under depression just because things didn't happen, or to make yourself feel like you're a failure just because you didn't hit certain milestone. And I don't know the timing you're watching this video, but we still have few days before the year ends. Anything can still happen. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 1. We can make our own plans, but the Lord gives the right answer. And verse 33 of the same chapter, it says, we can throw a dice, but the Lord determines how they fall. You can plan, you can work hard, strategize, do everything, brainstorm, but the Lord determines how the dice will come out. The Lord determines the outcome. So throw your dreams to God, surrender them to God, fully trust in His timing, okay? And put in the work, do your best, and the Lord will do the rest. Thank you so much, guys. We have come to the end of the episode. I hope this video has encouraged someone. Thank you so much. I love you. And don't forget to subscribe, okay? Mwah. Bye.